Hi, Doug Stworski for the U.S. Access Institute, LLC. Today we look at one specific element in our lesson series called Accessibility by the Element. That's where we take a quick look at the accessibility requirements and one specific element. We also do a comparison of the different ADA and state access codes and standards. We try to cover it from coast to coast. Remember, our goal is eliminating the confusion and access compliance. So check us out at www.usaccessinstitute.com. Okay, here we go. First, we start with the periodic table of accessible elements. It's not a real chart in the access standard sense of things, but hey, we want to make access fun. We start as we always do in the 2010 ADA standards for accessible design. Next, we drill down to section 902, and that covers dining surfaces and work surfaces. Dining surfaces is the subject of today's video. We will cover work surfaces in another video. The advisory note and the standards state that dining surfaces include but are not limited to bars, tables, lunch counters, and booths. A clear floor space positioned for a forward approach shall be provided, and knee and toe clearance shall be provided as well. There is an exception in the 2020 Minnesota Accessibility Code and the ICC A117.1 standard that reads, a drink surface 12 inches or less in depth, knee and toe space shall not be required to extend beneath the surface beyond the depth of the drink surface provided. The height of the top of dining surfaces shall be 28 inches minimum and 34 inches maximum above the finished floor or ground. There is another exception in the 2020 Minnesota Accessibility Code and the ICC A117.1 standard that states that dining surfaces that are between 15 and 24 inches in height are permitted to have a clear floor space positioned for a parallel approach. Knee clearance shall extend 25 inches maximum under an element at 9 inches above the finished floor's ground, and the knee clearance shall be 11 inches deep minimum at 9 inches above the finished floor or ground, and 8 inches minimum at 27 inches above finished floor. Now we are on dining surfaces for children. The tops of tables and counters shall be 26 inches minimum and 30 inches maximum above the finished floor or ground. A clear floor space positioned for forward approach shall be provided, and knee and toe clearance shall also be provided, except that knee clearance 24 inches minimum above finished floor is permitted. Dining surfaces that are used primarily by children 5 years and younger are allowed to have a clear floor space positioned for a parallel approach. Except for the two exceptions we noted, the California, the Florida, the Texas, New York, and the ICC A117.1 standard all agree with the 2010 ADA standards. So thanks for watching, and remember that here at the U.S. Access Institute, LLC, our goal is eliminating the confusion and access compliance. You can check us out at www.usaccessinstitute.com.